Welcome to my first vegetable garden. Today I want to show you that you can grow kale in 5-gallon containers. If you don't have a yard or you have limited room, you can grow kale really well and collards in 5-gallon containers. This kale was started probably in January, and I started it in seed cells just like this. This is a red Russian kale that I started in the middle of March. Today is April 22nd. These are going to go into cups. I'm going to show you how to do that. And this is a dwarf variety kale. But basically, in Maryland Zone 7, you can plant kale when it's still cold out. This kale survived freezing temperatures, snow, and did perfectly fine. You can see a little damage here from the frost and stuff. But again, these plants are cool weather plants. They can take a freeze and do perfectly fine. So these have been really started in January, been out in these containers since maybe about 4 weeks ago, sometime in middle March, later March, but they're doing really well. In a couple weeks, these are going to be even fuller size, and I'll be eating kale just about every day. So to grow kale, you start it in seed cells just like this. This is a red Russian variety, as I mentioned. And when it gets to about this size, you want to transplant it into cups. You can see the roots have formed nicely. They're not really coiled a whole lot down here. You want to get them out of these cells before you see a lot of coiling of the roots. And all I do is put them into 8-ounce cups, make a big hole right in the middle, nice and deep, drop it in, then I press it in, water it, and this will grow for another 3 to 4 weeks right in here. And when I have room or decide to take it out, or if I started this maybe in February, I'm waiting for the temperature to get right, I just go and put it right into a container. This is a great way to save time. This again has been growing as seedlings indoors since January. Then I moved them into cups, took them into my greenhouse, got them into these containers. But this is a great way to get a jump on the season. It's April 22nd, and I have, you know, nice kale leaves that I've actually been eating. You can see in here some of the leaves have been broken off. And you can also see all the leaves that are coming up. You know, it's doing really, really well. I want to show you real quickly one thing about legginess. Legginess is when the stem grows really, really tall. And you can see here's the first leaves. There's just a little bit of stem right here. This plant got a lot of sun in my greenhouse. This variety of kale, well, it doesn't really matter the variety, but this planting was actually under some plants and didn't get a lot of sun. And you can see how big the stem is from the bottom of the starting mix to the first leaves. There's a nice long stem. That's legginess. That's where this plant wasn't really getting enough sun, so it was growing taller, hoping to reach the sun at some point. What it thinks is that it thinks it's still in the ground, so it's trying to get to an intense light, and then it stops growing the stem, and then it starts producing the leaves. Hope you enjoyed the video, and hope you give growing kale a try in containers. It'll grow really, really well. Please check out my blog at www.therustedgarden.blogspot.com, and also check out my YouTube videos. Thanks.